All right, let's not knock over shit, and then we'll party. Let's do that. Ooh, wow. Oh fuck! I didn't get to the landing one. That's whatever. I'll go here. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you fine nerds doing? Hello, Marfin on the YouTube side. And let me say hello to all the people on the Twitch side. Hello, Moss. Congratulations on your first. Yeah, there we go. Yes, that's right. That's right. Hello, Burrito. Hello, Nobody. Hello, Ars. Hello, Silencer. Hello, Horror Loving. Hello, Shark Ray. Hello, Steve. Yeah, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. How you doing, Matthew? How you doing, Black Roses? How you doing, Jay? And am I getting dropped, friends? It was being a little weird earlier. Yeah, so apparently what happened was, I don't know, like, oh god, Twitch is like saying my... Yeah, apparently I'm dropping like 11% of my frames. Well, huh. That's interesting. How you doing, Skull Bros? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Apparently Twitch was not happy the one day I decided to leave it alone. Well. See like how bad it looks. Is it bad? Like, is it real bad? Is it real bad on your guys' side? I don't know. Nothing's changed. I don't know what would fix anything. I guess I can start painting and we'll see. We'll go from there. We'll go from there. Do I have any like lingering things that are eating connection or whatever? Let me double check my time. Really getting like a decent amount of CPU usage, but I don't think anything's weird. Hold on. Okay. I don't know. It's acting bad on the YouTube side too. Okay, hold on. This is going to be dumb. I think I'm just going to do a PC restart. I think I'm going to do a PC restart and then we will be back. We will be back. So, see you guys in like 5 minutes, I guess. Let's go. Twitch is already like ad time. No, fuck off. Fuck off. Hopefully you guys have been having a better time than I've been doing. Honestly, been having a big sleep. I've been having the biggest sleep. I've been gathering my energy. Not for any like real particular reason, just for funs, I guess. for recovery reasons. Let me refresh the YouTube side real quick. I want to put some paint on the mini. I think we're good though. I think the YouTube side, hey, there we go. Okay. There we go. Can I sell your kidney? I don't think you want my kidney. I don't think my kidney's got any good stuff. Also, if you remove it from my body, it will revert back to slurry. I know some people crave the slurry, but I don't think my kidney's going to be doing much for you. Buy more. Oh, that's on your problem. I know some people legitimately like will sell plasma for that reason, because like your body will like generally like replenish plasma pretty often. No, I didn't have any weird fever dreams. I think I mentioned before I don't dream a lot, which I mean it sounds sad, but I mean like it's like in the context of like I am asleep and then a dream will enter my brain. That's not like. No, so plasma is part of your blood. What they can do is they can actually take your blood and like take some of it out, like swoosh it through a centrifuge to get all the plasma out, give you your blood back and just take the plasma. That's like a reasonably common way. I don't remember. I know a lot of people I knew in college would do that. Would sell plasma. Because that's like some college kid shit just to like, buy like more sodas or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. You would need to check your local clinic, I guess. Oh, fuck off. Steam Lab's just like, hey, here's some reports for your last stream. I'm not dead yet, motherfucker. I still live. At least for now I do. But yeah, so otherwise I'm actually doing really good today. I don't know if I just needed like one final push where it was like, I'm feeling blah, and then just push through it and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm good now. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty aight. Oh yeah, for the lad I'm painting today is the Spoilpox Scrivener. It is a model that I picked up in my shop's used bin, like not eons ago, maybe like 2 or 3 months. I go through their stuff pretty regularly. Well, shit. Apparently, plasma sales have either like died down or they've been just beginning to give people because like I vaguely remember it was like $20 ago, but that was also in like 2009, 2010ish. So like inflation, I guess. Inflation, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if like do what's good for you. I cannot. Oh, is that this fucking blade sorter? I don't know if I can necessarily condone that, but like, you know, if you're healthy and you got extra plasma to spare, go nuts. Go nuts. But yeah, I do be big sleeping, been working on. Also I get to get a little bit of stuff done. There's a little secret-y project that I cannot reveal just yet, but we'll find out. We'll find out when I can do that. Look up HAL inflation. Oh god, I have been very lucky that I haven't had any like weird like that kind of like, you know, like for the most part like like indie VTubers are small enough that you usually don't get like HAL inflation nonsense. Some people do. So for some people it is very much like a thing. I have a little bit. It does exist. I don't really advertise it though, because it's like, it's whatever. I think there's like another hashtag I use if like you check my that's like on Twitter there is the profile like the schedule, and that links to my like reference sheet and stuff. That has a hashtag on there that has some things, but like it's not a huge amount. But you know, fine, honestly. Let's see. Randomly scroll when I'm bored. I mean, I don't really post a lot. Let's see. I don't know. I guess it's also probably because I'm not like an especially horny VTuber. Like there are plenty of those. There are plenty of those, and those do get the loot arts. I'm probably far too chill and like not like ugh you to get any of that stuff, which is like, you know, fine. I'm not really looking to get that kind of thing out of my stuff. I have horns. You know what I mean. You fucking dorks know what I mean. You know. Hey, got the Scrivener. Got the Scrivener. The Chistosi. I do like when people like, oh damn, when they see that. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, we're going mimic mode. It's like pretty early. You know, I'm keeping the apron on today. I want to keep the apron on just because I'm unless someone redeems the no apron thing. Because I gotta be crafty. I gotta be crafty today. Nice ultra leap. Hold on. Every now and then I'll uninstall like a piece of software for like a random like one-off stream, and it'll be like, what's there? Are you like the only one talking? I mean, it's probably that thing when my stream died. I think a lot of like, you know, sometimes usually when streams dies, it takes a while for them to build up momentum. I would not worry too much. I would not worry. Let's see. Zipro. The Green Princess guy. Oh, Pig. Yeah. It is weird that I have like 2 viewers who like regularly go by Pig. Like I don't know. I mean, they didn't change their name to Pig for my sake, but oh yeah, I keep forgetting the Superb Owl is this weekend. Like I think I only really remember it because I did need to run like some errands today. Like I needed to get Nanners. I needed to get Nanners some food, but apparently the pet store closed for the Super Bowl. How you doing, Squids? Welcome. Holy shit, 43-month streak. Let's fucking go. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm painting this random like Age of Sigmar Nurgle guy, the Spoilpox Scrivener, because I just got him ages ago. I have basically everything in the Spearhead except for this model, and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be fun if I had this? And then it just manifested in my shop's use bin. And how you doing, Shadow? Welcome. How you doing? We're talking about how I have 0 context for the Super Bowl. This is gonna be a shocker. I'm not big of like a sports guy. Like it's not being like even like being a nerd like precludes you from that. Like I know the like some people in like my Monday Magic group, they will actively put on sports during like the game, like when we play Magic just to keep track of stuff. I do like call it the Superb Owl though. I do like calling it that. But yeah. I've never really found a sport that like clicked where I'm just like, oh yeah, this is good. Saying I like Blood Bowl is generous. I've played Blood Bowl and I've enjoyed Blood Bowl, but goddamn fucking Nuffle. Oh my god. What's how you doing, Terry Davis? Yeah, the yearly Blood Bowl tournament. The what's it called? Like the World Cup series, whatever, that only people in the US enter because silly branding reasons. Astronomy. I think I saw someone also do a similar joke, but with like Mume of Hololive because she is an owl. So there's also Kalmia. There's I know a couple owl VTubers. It's not like the most common bird. How you doing, Putty? Welcome. I'm working on this lad. Athena. Oh yeah, she's an owl too. But yeah, there's a decent amount of owl VTubers. Not a huge amount, mind you, but like a decent. Yeah. Then again, I also just wonder if it's one of those things that like, do other countries give a shit about American football? I know some do. I know some do. So like, if given the chance, I'm sure they would gladly participate. But, or maybe it's a chicken or the egg situation where only like, you know, not a lot of people play American football. So then like they just don't get invited, but also that like maybe because people don't get invited, they don't play American football, you know, chicken, egg, etc., etc., etc. How you doing? So how you doing, Utah? How you doing? Said Athena was it you? Wait, I thought you were referring to a VTuber. Is there, unless there's an Owl Athena VTuber who is also evil? I'm so broken that I just assumed that we're talking about VTubers most of the time. It's enough to create a league. Oh, that might be it. Yeah. Isn't there like one or two teams from Canada too? I think that sounds right. I could totally be wrong on that. I could totally be wrong on that. Most people play rugby. Ah, gotcha. Oh, okay. So we were actually just talking about Athena. I know there's like the it's gonna make me sound like even more of a dork, but I know there's that like one VTubing agency that was there was that one VTubing agency that did like all the like, you know, just like this is Zeus and this is Athena, but they were all gender swapped. So like Aphrodite's like a dude and like Zeus is like a lady, which like that's a fun gimmick. That do be a fun gimmick. Mythos, yes. I have not actually watched any of their streams though, so I don't know what the content they do is like. But hey, they got a thing going on. Figure out your various colors, buddy. But yeah, oh the good old football is definitely more popular, or as the cool kids call it, soccer. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a huge I don't have a huge preference between most sports though, to be fair. What do I want to do for the base? So this guy, I decided to add some tentacles and these like the 3D printable fleshy mouths, and then I use that like scar technique. Oh, there we go. I use that technique where basically you use super glue and PVA glue to make hideous little scabs. But Medusa and Arachne did nothing wrong. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't remember Medusa, but I also kind of remember Arachne not doing anything particularly wrong. At least not in like a Greek sense. Like, isn't it like they're like, oh, I'm so cool, and then the human's like, yeah, no, I can do a cool thing. Get smote and then just get turned into a spider. But you know, Medusa the snake woman, indeed. We can take a little bit of like my color, mix some brown, and then use that for the base. Like, so keep it kind of dark yellow, but also kind of make it a bit browny. I use a little bit of this like War Game Fanatic Brigadine Brown. When the fuck did I pick this up? This is another one of those things that like paints manifest in my house, and I think with this one, oh god, I got way too much on there. That I think it was mid. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, like I don't know. I think it's a dick move to like turn someone into a spider just because like, you know, you got dissed, but also you probably shouldn't say it to the Greek gods. But hey, at the very least, she became the basis for the best type of monster woman. So good job, Arachne. You did it. You did it, buddy. This mixture between the two colors basically just created more brown. You figure that out. If I just put like a little bit more yellow in there. I say she's better than gods. Oh yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that in Greek mythology. I don't disagree with like their pride. It's just like, you know, I feel like people generally know that they're, oh my god, yeah, this is an amazing color where every color I mix into it just makes it the same brown. I don't understand. This is like, well, not too bad. I think if I do a layer and then I build up some yellows on it, it'll still be fine. I mean, most of the Greek gods, like that's kind of the fun part about the Greek gods is that they are assholes. Like, you know, when you see like pantheons where all the gods are nice and stuff like that, you're like, yeah, that's cool, that's whatever. But then there's a reason people are still talking about the Greek ones because it's like, yeah, no, they went wild, they went bananas. There's, I mean, like sure, Zeus is like #1 asshole, but like, you know, we are still talking about Zeus at the end of the day. A little bonkers. Just a tiny bit bonkers. Scrivener. Oh yeah, let's go. This is one of those models that, like, on paper I look at it, I'm like, this should be a fun model. I'm noticing so many tiny little details that just like seem kind of like I don't know if this is going to be like one of those models that's like, this is the excesses of G-dubs where they make a simple concept and they really like gussy it up. I also did add extra mouths and tentacles though, so maybe I'm on crack. Who knows? Oh yeah, let's go. Honestly, a good basing paste is really good. I used Vallejo like dark mud for pretty much everything, though I mostly prime over it, so I'm really mostly there for the texture. I think every now and then I'll use it as just as a brown, but like most of the time that's like not happening. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. I was like, I think the example, like the sample is using like a blue feather, which visually is way more striking and whatnot. Like is the implication that like he stole it from a Zinch thing? Which would be a very fun chaos thing to do. Like, yo, I stole a part of your daemon and I'm just using it to write shit down. But I also feel like that's some bad Zinch bullshit you don't want to deal with. Like, maybe it fell on purpose to infect, the poxwalkers with hope. Ooh. Plague bears with hope. I keep wanting to call them poxwalkers. I don't know why. There's just so many similar names. I love Nurgle stuff, but all the names are the same. Oh yeah, let's go. I would recommend definitely replacing all of the Games Workshop texture pastes with other lines. So here's the thing. The G-dubs ones aren't bad, but you get so little for what you actually get. Like for the Vallejo, what's it called? I mean, for the Vallejo, like, dark mud stuff, I get a jar. And that jar basically lasts me, like, well over a year. It is a solid jar. Well, that's pretty legit. I mean, those just feel like pretty legit schemes. So yeah, I think AK also does have a red Mars one too as well. So I feel like you could probably find something similar. Aggravating bit to get into there. It'll be fine though. There's another one like my 2.5 hour mini painting stream. So the goal is just to get stuff started. I think next week what I want to do though is what's it called? I want to work on some my court some more for Trench Crusade, and I found a model that I want to do some stuff with. So this guy, the big boy, this is from the new Traveler set from Bestiarum. He's pretty solid. I tried to make him for a Praetor. He's too small. He fits on the base, but I made one bigger that's currently printing. Along with something I did not realize, the Turnip 28 Dragon came out from the last Kickstarter, and I was like, oh shit. I just totally did not remember that. I think I got the email for that at like the exact same time I got some Trench Crusade stuff. I think I just accidentally totally overlooked it. So it's like, yeah, so I'm also printing on a big old head for that. That will not be done for at least like another week for sure. But I would love to paint the fucking dragon. It's just like a big, stupid, huge turnip beast, and I love it. I love it for that. I feel like a bunch of little bits too. Which I mean, I don't know, turnip. I like turnip. I don't get to paint like a big showpiece turnip model like every now and then. But yeah, let me show you guys what it looks like though. Like it's a really cool model that has like 4 alternate heads. Though part of me is just like, I'm just gonna see if I can just attach all the heads and make a fucking Hydra. Let me show you the large lad. Let me show you the large. Let's go to my mini factory. I think that's probably the quickest way to find it. Yeah. I have a couple of other prints I need to do too at some point. But I got a lot of potential models in the pipeline, which is nice. It does look. It's like that's like one of those like 120 bases, like great on Kling ones. I think I have a 120. That's one of those base sizes I don't 100% know if I got kicked around my house. But check this out. Look at this. Look at this large lad. Look at this big boy. A new Thunderbowers, oddly shaped. Oh, gotcha. I mean, you can always like if you really want to maximize punnage, I guess you could always get a a Bluetooth keyboard. Probably excessive, but I don't know what level of pun you're wanting to operate on. They do be incredibly large. I don't know. I guess I could do this like X lichen, or like a kind of like a light dark purple for the guy. There we go. How you doing, Dueling? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Big Tail's out today. How you doing, Zen? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I be doing good. I took yesterday off because I was feeling really blah, and I slept a bunch, and I just took it easy, and I did get some medicine too, and I'm doing great altogether. And how you doing, Falconhoof? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I am recovering. I am recovering, and I seem to be doing aight. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Where did you get the dedicated Big Tail from? Oh, there we go. That's excellent. That's excellent. You be trusted. I don't think you can be trusted, but I don't think trust should ever stop you from anything. I feel like it's your nature to unleash the big pun power. I'm like really thin with my paint today. I don't know why. I live forever in that space of like, you know, I always thin my shit, but sometimes I'll thin it too much and it becomes weird and watery, and I kind of don't like it. Like, you can even kind of see it a little bit on there. Too thin coats and whatnot, so it's not like the worst case if I ever need to do a second. Yeah, for me, it's like 50-50 on like was that delayed onset con crud? Because I did get back last week from a convention. Or the week before, I don't know. It's like I didn't immediately explode with illness, but maybe it was like my body just stored it in there. And it's like, all right, it's finally time. You're ill now. Hooray. And it's like, well, this is fine, I guess. In the grand scheme of things, it could have been worse. So like, I'll take it if that was it. Love a paint. Oh yeah. I also use a wet palette as well, which apparently, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Steve. You're not wrong. But what's it called? The wet palette that I use, I can no longer buy the like palettes direct from Amazon. Like I could have to go through a seller that doesn't get like Prime shipping, which is unfortunate. So I was like, I don't know. Apparently Redgrass Games have their palette available to order pads online pretty easy. It's like, my current wet palette's fine. I think I've basically had this wet palette the entire time I've been a VTuber. I just used the Army Painter one. It's reasonably solid. But, like, Redgrass Games also do stuff. Where's the dwarf? There's go in the sock! I haven't got time to practice my dwarf for Arcanum next Tuesday. I did find, I have not got to, like, really play around with it, but apparently the weird mouse acceleration stuff is common. I believe there's a solution to it. Once I got that done, I think for the most part, my Arcanum jank will be like relatively minimized. I didn't know Crayola had parchment paper stuff. I know prior to getting this one, I had like a really jank old Amazon one. Like, I know what you can do. I know it's a totally valid thing to do. It's just to cut your own. Like, you know. Like, at the end of the day, a lot of the paint absorbent sheets are just parchment paper. Like fancy parchment paper. Maybe there's like a bit of like proprietary nonsense in there, but like, you know, you can do it. For me, it's a lot of it is the convenience of just like popping the sheet out before I get ready to stream. I also just like, it just never really super work right with a homemade one. I don't know if the Crayola one requires you to do similar amounts of effort or not. But if not, that also like seems potentially neat. You know? Look at him. Look at the lad. Look at this purple lot, actually. The mixing water? I feel like I'm missing a pun there, but that's fine. There we go. But yeah, no, it's but yeah, for the most part, like it's just like a goofy little painting thing I gotta get used to of my own. It's like, it's weird. It's like kind of that, like the weird thing where like it's, painting is an infinite climb. Like, I don't think I'll ever stop like trying to refine my painting and stuff like that. I feel like I've definitely probably these last couple of years I've been mostly like refining ways that make my stuff probably like more efficient, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like, I've been doing a lot of like neat dry brush tech for like my metals and stuff. Enamels have been like a godsend because they're like oils, but I can do them quicker and easier and on stream, and I can modulate them a bit more. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Okay, never mind. That's like one of those like so like pun like wordplay puns that my brain just did not absorb that at all. I was just like, oh, I okie doke. Oh yeah, you also because I had to restart the stream. There was 2 firsts. So yeah, you got your set, probably one of the later firsts I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm glad I restarted the stream. I still don't know what caused the issue, if I'm going to be honest. I'm glad it wasn't like stream ending though, because if I would have missed yesterday, and then I'm like, well, it's time to go, and then just like immediately collapse, I probably would have been like, I would have been upset. I've been fucking upset. Everybody, why is everybody going nice? Nice. You're supposed to save the nice for the 69. What the fuck? Fucking dorks. But yeah. I will have like it's been kind of nice though, because I haven't done it yet, but there's been a lot of stuff where people are like, this is what I did a couple years ago compared to like my recent thing. Like, oh, I got like, I'll probably post this eventually. Let me grab you. This is like, I've shown like really, really old minis. I kind of like this one as a comparison though. See if I can find you. I deleted him. Oh, I know where he is. I really need to like organize my files. There we go. Let me put him on there. Transform, fit the screen. This lad, hey. This is a plague bear. I did when did I do this one actually? This one's reasonably ancient. Let me see. There we go. Properties. You were done. Oh, February 2021. So like on one hand, that was like a year-ish into me painting as a VTuber. But like the photography quality, the base quality, like even like the highlights are not even like really there. I think my metal recipe hasn't changed a huge amount. I kind of settled on a metal recipe that I really, really liked, and like because a lot of it is used from someone else's recipe. It's I think her name's Anna. It's the Gardens of Hecate lady. Hecate? I don't know. The Gardens of the one Greek lady. And she had like a pretty solid like metal recipe, and I just kind of jacked it early on. Yeah, no, I was a wee bab of 31. I was basically fresh out the womb. And by womb I mean the test tube. And by fresh I mean significantly already spoiled. But similar idea. Similar idea. I won't even do that thing to like, oh, I was so full of hope back then. Like, nah, I think overall, other than being like ludicrously tired a lot of time on the weekends, I'm actually doing like reasonably well these days. I feel pretty good about myself. Let's go. Lightly played. It's like I'm like whenever you try to like, this is a very specific thing. Like if you've ever tried to sell a magic card and you're like, no, this is like lightly played, and you're like, no, this is heavily played, and you're like, well, okay. Source me, man, who just sold a bunch of magic cards then. I was like, I think these are all pretty good quality, and they're always like, no. I mean, to be fair, not to be fair, probably what they might be doing is just like, you know, you're selling cards. So like the by using a service, you basically put everything into their hands. So they might just be like, yeah, nah, the quality is lacking because like, you know, they're going to try to squeeze a little bit of extra monies out of you. Fellow sibling of dust. Oh, that's all of us to some degree. Everybody but Burrito here is relatively old in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, everyone's saying howdy. There we go. We've gathered our forces. Yippee. Let's go. And then yeah, pretty darn solid. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been really nice. I very much can look at my older paint jobs and be like, I have grown so fucking much. Holy shit. And it feels really, really good. So I'm painting this kind of like yellowy color because I'm probably going to try to like make it slightly wider. That work. Trying to find just like one little doublet. There we go. I figure out what to do with that fucking. Could do like a green. I could do a little bit of this like olive green and then maybe do like a brighter green on it. That'd be fun. I still want to like kind of read nerdily, but I don't want it to be like a bright blue or anything. So like a bright green might work. Yeah, what's I've been doing? Oh yeah, I've been trying to think of what game to play. I want to play a game. So I will not have a stream on Valentine's Day. So that Friday I will not be here. That's just because like that's when I usually have like my Pathfinder group, so it's fine. But I think on Saturday I'm gonna play like something kind of like fun and datey, semi-romancy. I'm kind of torn because one option that I kind of want to play is like one of those sort of like kind of dating sim things. I like Tucky Meki Memorial. I've heard about it for years. It's like that might be fun to do. That's like a potential option I'm thinking about. There's also like what's it like Field of Magic is another one. Like it's effectively like sort of like a boy meets girl WarioWare where like you're trying to like woo this lady by doing a bunch of elaborate like it was like I believe it was a DS launch title. So it was like trying to use all of the gimmicks. I like the DS. After a while, the people like the touchscreen was kind of nice, but the other gimmicks were whatever. But like that was one of those ones I believe where like you would like use like the microphone and shit. And then eventually people were like, "Oh yeah, no, the microphone on the DS is bad, and we shouldn't need to actually give a shit about that." How you doing, Ayosh? How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? I'm contemplating what game I should play for the Valentine's Day holy day. Right now it's probably I might still be Toki Memo though. You're doing all right? Hell yeah, let's go. I myself have recovered from the illness, and how's it going, Nata? Hey, there we go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. How you doing, Nata? How you doing, Rastasha? Welcome. How you doing, Aosh, of course? How you doing, Nata? How you doing, Finnegan? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nerdgons game variety. And I'm currently working on this lad, the Spoilpox Scrivener, an Age of Sigmar model I've had for a bit. Wait, Savage Worlds? Savage Worlds has its own category? Hold on. No shit. Hold on. Is that like the TRPG system? Really? Oh my god, it does. Damn, I didn't know Twitch went that granular. Holy shit. Oh fuck. I'm glad you had fun with your session. Hell yeah. I played. How you doing, Arun? Welcome. How you doing? I've played a very minor bit of Savage Worlds. I'm a big fan of the low life setting. Yeah, he's got like the extended like around the shoulder mouth for extra fun. Yeah, it's a pretty solid system. Like for me, a lot of the big thing is it has some really cool settings. Like I said, like I'm partial to low life because it's just very, very fun. But there's just like a bunch of other good ones as well. Like I like Necessary Evil. Necessary Evil is a superhero setting where basically aliens come down and they're like, "Yo, don't worry, supers, we got you, buddy. We're gonna help you catch all those criminals." And they do. The aliens help all the superheroes catch all the criminals, and it's like works out real great. And they get together for like a big celebratory party in like a couple of the big major cities, and then the aliens fucking hit them with a goddamn laser beam and kill everyone. So because it was an elaborate ploy to hide the villains away and then to distract the supers long enough to kill them. But so like now you are the villains who have like I forget exactly how the villains managed to bust out. I think just not all of them got caught, but just most of them. And it's like, well, you're an asshole, you're a bad guy, but like you don't want to get enslaved by no aliens. That shit's for chumps. Like that's cool. There's that one. There's I feel like there's a couple of other. Well, Deadlands is on there. There's a couple of Weird World one setting stuff. It's a neat like it's a neat system, but its sort of strength really lies in all those like really cool like settings that you can kind of play with it. It's a really cool idea, yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't like I don't know. I'm like 2 or 3 editions of Savage Worlds behind. I have one copy of it somewhere in my book collection, and I don't remember what current version I got. That sounds right. I don't particularly know the lore of this guy. I do have one of the Maggotkin battle tomes, like probably the second edition one actually. So I might be able to just grab that and like figure out what this guy's deal is. That like scrolls up in his flesh, but I actually can't figure out like what is meat and what is not. He do got a whole ass head for a mouth. Just reach up and bite someone. Oh yeah, I also gotta get the little nurgling too. I almost forgot about him. Oh shit. Okay, I was like, what is he doing? Like, what's he eating? Like, oh no, he's eating the scroll. So I gotta like get him painted up, and then I'll kind of continue to scroll into his mouth. What a funny little model. It's a pretty neat model though. But yeah, so it's I haven't really played I've actually not played the Spearhead format for Age of Sigmar. I've heard multiple people say it's lots of fun. And like I think I got a fully painted Skaven Spearhead, but also my Maggotkin Spearhead. If I just take all the stuff that's in my collection of like Nurgle minis I've already painted, is basically done. It's just this guy. It's just this guy. And then apparently I would be good to go for that. Oh, this is another one of those things. Hal buys a pre-painted model and it's already assembled. Actually, this guy was not painted, but he was pre-assembled. My local store tends to have like pretty good deals on used minis, so I'll just snap them up from time to time. It's got like another scroll coming. This is kind of what I'm talking about, where it's like his details are pretty legit. His details are pretty legit, but also there's just like he's got like scrolls. I can see the jar attached to a rope around him. Definitely got to like get up in there and fuck around a little bit. Lucky. I legitimately I am. Like it's like I got a store where I can play my fucking like tiny niche war games at, but also has a decent used bin. I'm really blessed. For conversion part. Oh, I still do that. Every now and then, if I find some good conversion parts, I'll pick them up from my shop. Also, Finnegan. Oh, Finnegan the second. God damn, I read that as L's for a while, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Thank you. Dower. Yeah, that's kind of the thing where it's like Nurgle himself is pretty happy, but a lot of the followers are actually like legitimately very miserable. They're not having a good time. What color to do the guts? Oh, actually I mixed the wrong color in there. I think I'll still kind of stick with the general idea I do where my guts are the kind of purple. Yeah, the one thing is my shop did used to have like a better use section. So like right now they'll just sell like whole minis behind a glass counter. Prior to COVID, which I think this is why that went away. Prior to COVID, there was a bucket. There was a bucket of just like bits and all kinds of other nonsense that you could just like pull stuff out of. Like you could just find like whole minis in there sometimes. Like, the nice thing too is like right now they only do Games Workshop models in the used bin. But you can find like old like War Machine stuff. I found like Malifaux and Infinity models kicking around there. It was like a really diverse like collection of minis. And that definitely I pretty much think that once COVID happened and it's like, oh yeah, no, this is the germ pit. We got to remove the germ pit. Which I'm like, I get it. I get it. How you doing, Muffin? Malcolm? I have no idea what you're saying, but how's it going? How's it going? Probably some Mech Warrior, yeah. My shop has had Bane Blades before. I don't play guard. I don't have a guard army. I don't even think I have a singular guardsman. But I did see the Bane Blade, and I was like, ooh, Bane Blade. Ooh, big tank. Ooh. And I thought against it, which is probably for the best. I'm generally at the point where I'm trying to minimize the amount of just like bullshit models I pick up. I'm not perfect. I've been getting better. It's been doing aight. I've had a couple of streams where it's like I'm actually getting my projects done in a rapid enough manner that I'm like, what the fuck am I going to be doing this week? That's why next week I'm definitely going to be doing the what's it called? So We're gonna show you guys like the worm, which is gonna be my praetor. I'm thinking about actually making the worm a desecrated saint. Gonna hold on to that. And then the boy, I mentioned the boy, the lad. He's gonna be my praetor for Trench Crusade. Though this one's too small. I'm making one a little bit bigger, and I've got a bit to replace the axe head, which is gonna be really, really sick. So a long time ago, I found a bunch of STLs for what effectively were like Nurgle proxy clowns. Like, you know, the Nurgles usually got like a clown theme, but these were like, imagine if what's it called? Imagine if Nurglings were just like little goofy little clown guys, and like that was sort of the gist that was going for. The thing is, like, from what I understand, they're interested in adding tanks because, like, you know, people have been asking for tanks and horses, and there is Trench Crusade tank art from Mike that exists. I think they were just assuming that they would make a goofy little like skirmish game, and not that it would make like $4 or $5 million. I don't think that was ever the plan. So, like, I think they're interested in expanding, but they just did not want to go in too deep too quick. It's like, I think even with that inflow of cash, like, you gotta understand that like war games are predisposed just to fucking explode at any time if they make a bad mistake. So I have to imagine they're just gonna probably play it like really, 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 really safe before they begin even like thinking of like bigger squads and stuff like that. It's functionally like, I think the core resolution mechanic would work, but I don't even know how you would handle like blood markers and stuff once you get to like big amounts of armies. You'd effectively need to develop a second game that uses like a similar enough engine, I guess. Which is doable. Like, I don't think it's like an impossible task, but I can see why they would have held off on it. What color do I want to make that fucking pop? Get this just like random ass pot under his armpit. It's the one that collects the finest of juice. What color do I want? Gray? Brown? Yeah, probably brown actually. They use burnt umber, which is a color I used to use a decent amount more, and I have not in a bit. I definitely like go through like color phases. I think it's just a combination of like picking up new paints and just like paints dying. I'm just like, okay, I'll use a color forever, and then like it'll just run out. I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Oh, I'll just get a different color, and like it'll be slightly different. There's like even like 2024 was the year of the color red, which part of it might have just been responsible for my burgeoning interest in word bearers. But like, I wonder if that's a chicken or an egg thing, at least for that. But yeah, I've been having a fun time painting red. How you doing, Vtuber? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I'm currently painting some Age of Sigmar. Actually, yeah. Outside, this is the first Age of Sigmar model, not counting Skeeven, that I've painted in a hot minute. It's definitely been a decent amount of time since I've touched an Age of Sigmar model. Which is funny because like I joke about the fact that I paint Warhammer like 40k, but I don't really play it. Age of Sigmar was the one game I played way back when. I paint rats. I was painting a rat a little. Oh yeah, this guy. The in-between rat who has just gotten slightly little bits of paint on him every now and then. Is that guts? me zooming on something. Is that guts? Looks like it is guts. So let me get a little bit on there. And I think I need to get some... How do I do your horns, buddy? Like horns and teeth basically need to be the same color. I might get the inside of the mouth a different color. How you doing, Heather? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Let's get in there. You have arrived from the Superb Owl. How did the team go? Honestly, the thing that I'm I don't care that much about the sports stuff. That's fine. At the guild, I'm kind of asked to interact with humans a decent amount, and I know it's just gonna be people talking about the Super Bowl commercials. And I heard there's a rumor that Hololive was gonna get a commercial. Did that ever happen? Is that real? Is Hololive Super Bowl commercial real? How you doing, Moira? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? I'm yelling questions about HoloLive Super Bowl ad like I came out of a time machine. What year is this? What is this real? Got some Perry Muskeman. Oh yeah, let's go. I never actually made melee like I've only have a set of melee brutes. Oh, that's fair. That means you are safe. I think. I don't know. How's it, Leap? How you doing? The Chiefs got wrecked. No, Chieftain. How do you respond? No, Chieftain in chat is named after Master Chief. I believe so. Anyway, but yeah. We'll be at home. Oh no, it was beautiful. Like I said, I had to run some errands today. Like I just ran out of some like grocery stuff, so I just went there. And like I assumed it was gonna be busy because I thought people were gonna be like, I forgot Doritos, and just drive in there and just like make a huge crowd. No, it was fucking empty. It was beautiful. Like it was like I wish the Super Bowl was every night because then I could actually like get shopping done at a reasonable time. How you doing, Sola? How you doing? Yeah, no, they were good. Like we're not getting fucking like Epstein reports on the Super Bowl. Nah. Yeah, I haven't had to use green stuff in a while, but that's a mood. I feel like when I need green stuff, I need a lot of it. All right. Good old regular Canadian Sunday. Let's go. And total Chiefs annihilation. It do be like that sometimes. What am I looking for? I hate that when I'm looking for something, my default hand motion is this, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It has nothing to do with the action I'm doing. It doesn't... I have 2 royal purples. How? When? Okay. Got my backup. There we go. This is the color I was looking for. I was looking for this blue. They really do. I don't know why the grippers activate. Time for Philly to burn. I mean, doesn't that happen a lot anyway? 3 bottles of silver. Yeah, that happens a lot. It's like one of those things that, like, in my brain, I probably should have a better way of keeping track of what paints I own. But I don't know, like, a real good feasible system that's not, like, extra cumbersome for no reason. Like, if I accidentally double up on paint, it's really not the end of the world. So, like, even the flaws of my current system aren't that bad. But also, I still would like to not double dip on paints. That would still kind of be nice. Air Horseman I bought last year. Hey, let's go. I tried to avoid going back and redoing models, but I remember I did that for my turnips bases. Because originally they were done on these like square bases that were kind of neat, but they were flat and they just didn't take magnets very well. And I replaced them and they're so much better. So it's like a fucking Escape from Philadelphia thing. Oh, are they just like one of those places that like when they win, they riot, and when they lose, they riot? So the fact that they made it to the Super Bowl means that like you should have been like you take your family on vacation the day of the Super Bowl so that you are just not in Philly. Sounds brutally out. That. Yep. Oh, fun. There we go. Or a Scottasport. Ooh, I don't know if I've heard of those. Thicker plastic hooks. Oh. Ooh. Let me look at that. I think I have a table. Oh, yeah. I have a desk. A desk. What's it called? I have like a little like tool workstation that's behind me. It's mostly covered in junk, so I don't use it super often. But it has like a little pegboard thing, which is nice. I actually got like a really sweet gift from some friends a while back. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. I can grab that. Can I move that? Okay, it's too fragile to move right now, but it's a little like wood thing that has like etched into it, totally not a mimic. I'm like, ha, I appreciate that. I got good friends. Looking for a pallet there. Oh yeah, I guess if they're half finished, it's really easy just to go ahead and finish them. So yeah, I've been there before. Oh, there's so many. Yeah, it's nice. I haven't used pegboards for like a lot of stuff, but like it's nice to have. Keep notes list for book series. I could work. I've used that. I've been trying to use Notion to organize my stuff recently. I was originally using obsidian, but I kind of found it to be needlessly complex for all the things I would want to do. Oh, it's like a similar idea, I guess. I guess I could just take like a big paint inventory thing. Ooh, I guess I could put some paint racks on there. I don't know. I started to 3D print some like paint holders and stuff like sometime last year. I just never found that they really worked out. I don't know. Like to the point where I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I just got some more MDF stuff, and that's generally been good for me. The brushes are getting fucked up. Oh, this poor brush. They're getting fucked up to the point where I don't even know if it's like an issue of like a maintenance issue anymore. I think they just might be giving up the ghost. I might just need to pick up a new paint set at some point. Wait, I say I don't pegboard. Don't pegboard very often. Yeah, I don't know. Obsidian, like I don't know if it's like one of those things that like it's over engineering notes that like eventually I stop using obsidian. But also I don't know if Notion is really that much better. So I don't know. It's interesting because like both of them have like cool stuff in them. They're both really, really cool note-taking software, but I also feel like you need to like really, it's like, if you guys ever heard of LaTeX, it's a like effectively like text editing software stuff. Like it's more like how to format fancy text. It's like a kind of like scripting language for that. I remember using that back in college for like coding projects and stuff like that. Not to actually code anything, but like you would do like a research project and then you would code your findings in LaTeX. So that way you could have like a nice pretty presentation for when you would display your findings. And it was always kind of like, well, this feels like very over-engineered, but also really powerful. So it's like, it does a thing really, really well. But just sitting down to get good at that thing to do it really, really well was always kind of tricky for Obsidian for me. Also, Black Roses, have yourself a good sleep and take it easy, yo. Have a good rest. But also, I'm also a very forgetful person though. So like, there's a note or just like a data storage concept called like the second brain, where effectively it's like, hey, people have to go through a lot of stuff in their lives like these days. Like there's just like a lot of information, and I'm a very forgetful person to begin with. So it's like trying to like do a way to organize thoughts that you kind of keep a certain structure where this note system sort of becomes like almost part of you in a weird way. It sounds weird, but conceptually I like the idea because like I said, I'm big forgetful. So the idea that I could like sort of like fix my deficient brain by implementing the cold certainty of steel into it was like pretty promising. I'm not gonna lie. But it's just never. I've tried it like multiple times. So I'm on a big productivity kick, but the process just never really clicked for me, I guess. Yeah, I can see the pegboard being good for that. Like, yeah, but definitely I agree with you. It's like, you have to be really careful with notes, because sometimes the process of taking the notes actively becomes, like, as annoying to organize as the thing you're trying to organize. That goes back to that, like, over-engineered thing. But yeah, that's... I don't know. I have, like... Now that my issue is I have, like, 2 or 3 videos up that's, like, how to make a mood board in Notion, how to organize X in Notion. And I'm like, I'm gonna find some time to watch you. And those have been up there for like 2 weeks now. I did not find time. I wish when I was feeling ill, I decided to, like actually like, I don't know, watch new YouTube video stuff. I've mostly just been like, you know, I want comfort videos. I want to watch the same like fucking like rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit so I could just fall asleep and thus get sleep where I do not feel big sick. And I mean that definitely did work. It definitely did work. I think like the newest like actual like series I've really watched, there's a guy called Dungeon Chilled that I was introduced to by if you guys know an artist named Pride. He does like most of Sasha's art. Sasha's like regular Howl enjoyer. But yeah. She was showing me like that, and like this guy is like does some like pretty neat videos and stuff. Like that's probably like the most adventurous I've been in videos recently. And you're not wrong. Like you should chill when you're ill, but I also my weekends are weird because they're both like I need to be like this is when I rest, but also this is when I have the most time that I need to focus on like like fun tasks, like VTubing stuff, like that kind of stuff, like organization and like getting that done stuff. How's it doing, Sathalia? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm bitching about how I'm too tired to do work on the weekends, even if that work is fun, which sucks though, because that's the only time I got time to do that shit. The pain never ends. Yeah, fun, productive time stuff. Yeah. I've been weirdly a little better this weekend, even though I've been sick. How you doing, Hippo? How did you get here? Probably either probably some combination of bouncing between VTuber to VTuber or going from like Warhammer to Warhammer, something like that. That's usually the path that people end up on me, especially if they're baffled. But how you doing, Hippo? How you doing? How you doing, Monarch? I'm not painting a court thing actually. I'm actually painting a Warhammer model. I could probably use this guy in the court. I don't know if the court really has any models that are 40mm bases other than like the Hell Knights though. This guy's not a Hell Knight, but what? It's a nubbin, and I absolutely can't be sure if that was like a part that just never got clipped off or not. Oh no, Victrix does some good goobers. I still have a whole like Anglo-Saxon warband from goobers that I gotta from Victrix that I gotta put together. Yes, the good goober nation. The gubernatorial. That's the thing already, like gubernatorial or something like that. I know that's a government. That's a government term that I'm like blanking on because I'm not the most like politically knowledgeable, if I'm gonna be real. I will be painting some court stuff on Tuesday though. I will actually be painting some stuff for the court on Tuesday. So I found this guy from Bestiarm's new set had this guy. And I was like, okay, this guy would be a good gluttony. This guy would be like a good gluttony one that's not obviously like, I don't know, big chest. I like big chest mouth. Don't get me wrong. I thought it'd be fun to mix it up. So I'm making him a little bit bigger, and I'm going to cut off his face. I'm going to cut off his face and add some little metal plates to it, and then replace the pickaxe with a cooler head. Hey, let's go. I also just got done being sick. I was going to stream yesterday, and then I was just not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. So I decided to, take a day off, and everybody was really sweet about it. I do appreciate that, because there's a thing that, like, when you're a VTuber and you take a day off, you feel like double mega giga shit, and you guys were like, no, how get rest up, and I was like, thank you. It means a lot, genuinely. This is not like a bit or anything. Do I have a Discord channel? I do got a Discord. Does that work on the YouTube side? There we go. Yippee! Let's go. You can go there. We have a nice little gaggle of nerds to what's it called? To like post minis and other nonsense. Yeah, he's got that like big ball nastiness thing going on. So I'm gonna do another layer of the brown. I think. Way too wet. Hold on. Chota. Yeah. Also Jada's pet. Everybody's got really nice pets. I like their pets. Like oh, you're doing like a little singy thing. Like I didn't recognize that song immediately. So I was like, what's happening here? I guess I should have painted the scroll another color first. That'll be fine. It'll be fine, I say. But yeah. Oh yeah, how does I know that's kind of like a thing that was I've seen mentioned a little bit. The idea of using paint markers for stuff. I don't know if it took off as like, you know, any time that there's like a big technique breakthrough, it becomes sort of almost like a flavor of the month. I don't know what the flavor of the month for mini painting is this like recently though. I've been out of the loop. Oh, okay. I've listened to Grateful Dead before. I could not tell you a single Grateful Dead song off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I remember my adopted hippie-ish like father. No, he wasn't really a Grateful Dead guy. No, he was more Stone Temple Pilots and stuff. How you doing? How you know? Welcome. How you doing? I be working on some lads. I do be working on by some I mean a singular lad. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that like you could make the markers yourself, but it's probably just more convenient at the end of the day just to use an existing one. There's always that kind of an infinite struggle for like creative things. It's like, oh, you can make a bunch of like pigments and stuff on your own. Is it worth the time investment? Depends. I've tried to make my own texture paste before, and it turned out aight, but it took a lot of time and effort to do so, and the ratio wasn't ever quite right. Like, it worked, but it never quite felt as good to use as the default stuff. Get another thing on there. A layer of... I almost put the paint in the wrong section. But yeah, who knows? Maybe the paint markers might be easier to do. Let's go. I was actually thinking about like the one pic you posted, Jay. I don't know why. It's very like it's odd despite being an online internet man. Just like seeing a picture of like you know, screenshots are one thing. Like, you know, if someone screenshots like me, I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's also I need to like fucking horns are clipping. Hold on. Hey, there we go. Just seeing just like an actual picture with me on the monitor is just really funny. Some markers at chipping effects in Discord. Oh, I'll have to take a look later. I never. Ooh, chipping sounds really neat. Using markers for chipping, especially because you could just kind of just like, just like hit those. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look at that because as somebody who does a lot of chipping on stuff, yeah, that'd be good. Oh shit! I just realized I've never. A while back, I was working on the fucking Squigoth. I never took a picture of it. Like, I never did like a whole mini rotator thing. Oh my god, I should. That's basically been done for a while. Unless I decide to try to build a cannon for it, which I do want to do, but that's kind of separate of the actual mini itself because that's just going to be like a goofy little add-on. All these little bits. Yeah, I actually got like a decent amount of... Oh yeah! Oh, yeah. So, like, I got the Muso Black out. I finally managed to get it under the hot... Like, I was trying to do hot water stuff and it didn't work. But I finally got it to work. And it's like... It's a nice matte black. For some reason, I thought it was going to be a bit darker. I don't know why. Like, for context, the base is just, like, typical, like, I don't know, just, like, black paint. And then the poles are Muso black. It's very matte, which I like. I tend to like matte paints, honestly. But yeah, no, I don't know. I spent so much time trying to get that fucker open. Ooh, oh yeah, I have seen the coconut crab nids do look really nice. I think I've seen a couple people do that, and it looks really nice. It's not bad. Like, it's a good paint. If you're interested, go for it. I think it's I did have a tendency to like hype myself up for it because, like, you know, mine didn't freeze, but like it definitely got jostled enough that some of it leaked out. I've had this happen a couple times when I order things in like jars from Amazon, like painting jars. Like it won't lose that much in transit and it will still be fine, but there will be like noticeable, like, hold on. Like, my worst thing. So, I got the AK corrosive texture. This. So, somehow during transport, it managed to jostle enough that, like, a lot of it came out. And now permanently gives, like, ooh. It gives that, like, a nice, like sensory crust. It might be. Because it's on the pole, I'm not going to actively be touching it there very much. I hope so, anyway. So, like, I've not really fiddled it enough to find out. So, I guess I'll just have to be careful. That's probably... It's like, I don't think I want to do a varnish on that, but we'll find out. I also know the other Muso thing that I want to do is apparently taking Muso Black and spraying it into a box is really good for making, like... If you want, like, a photography surface, that, like, you just want, like, a nice flat background. I've heard some of the Goonhammer people are like, yo, we took a... Horus Heresy box. And we just airbrushed Muso Black into it. And I was like, ooh, that sounds cool. Because it would give you a nice flat matte like black to everything. Like that'd be super duper nice for filming. And I got mine, I think, specifically for that reason, but I just like I don't know. I haven't sat down and need to do that. Yeah, I mean, I probably will do it at some point. At some point, I say a liar. I don't know. I feel bad because I promise both you guys and myself a lot of things, and it takes me a hot fucking minute. So I feel bad saying like, yeah, I'll probably get around to it for that. But like, you know, I don't know. I just got some like leg angles to this. I never really did some stuff. Yeah, it's probably. I guess it's like the gimmick is. I wonder if some of the things that make it look extra black is just like its inherent mattness. So like if you do just take a regular good black, like a real pigment rich black, and then you just do like a matte varnish on it, if it's like functionally identical. I don't know. I don't know. It's like it's an interesting thing to think about. Get on that and get the buddy. To work on that buddy later. I get some of these angles. I took angles that would have already been frustrating and I made them harder by adding tentacles because I'm big smart, you guys. I'm big fucking smart. I'm sure it'll be fine though. It'll be fine. Isn't Helltaker Nande? And fuck demons or like. Yeah, I haven't checked on the new Antioch lore in a bit. But again, I've also mostly been on the evil sides of things as of late because you know that's my jam. I like my nefarious lads. Applying this second coat, and I think that will be good. First coat, the coats in the purple already did pretty good. I wonder if I could start like jazzing those up a bit. I guess what I would need to do to really test that would be to use it primarily on a mini. I'm not opposed. I just need to find like what would be a good example mini to use the Muso Black on. But then I would also need to find a place where like it's black, but I can like touch it. Actually, you know. So this is a Death Commando. I could print another Death Commando and just try to paint it Muso Black and just see like what it looks like. That might actually be kind of fun because I could just go pure black and just have it. Why so much for Warhammer? Oh, like you just mean like price-wise? It's because Games Workshop has basically a monopoly on on their IP. They have a really, really potent IP, so it's easy for them just to kind of milk that shit. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to do Paladin models in the same way that I'm pretty sure that they've said that they are not super interested in. I think they were asked if they would ever make an Angel faction, and the people behind Turns Crusade were like, "Nah, I'm good." Yeah, oh yeah, that's definitely like a meme thing for that. Because you know people on the internet gonna be like, guy going to hell to fight demons. Clearly, it's Helltaker time. I did like Helltaker, but like you know, very different franchises. Get a little bit of Griffin Claw, and then let's put them on the teeth. Yeah, I guess I can do it. So I always like it when they've had Warhammer minis that have like the little lightning bolt effect for it's using the camo. I guess you could do that where it's just like. Just take a Death Commando and then like paint half of it just pure Muso Black, maybe against like a black, maybe like build it on the base. It has a tall wall and just have it kind of blend in. Oh, that might be fun actually. I might have to do that. I currently have some stuff printing that I don't think will be done until after like way late in the night. But maybe I'll have to print me out another. The funny thing is, I think you can only run one Death Commando. That's fine. That's fine. I'm at the point where I'll just paint some stuff. It'll be fine. People factions. Ah, I gotcha. I don't think they would do an Age of Sigmar thing. I don't know. Age of Sigmar is a very specific set of circumstances. How you doing, Pato? Welcome. How you doing? I am feeling less sick now, so I'm going back to doing some mini bullshit, as one does. Maybe a slightly smaller button. Oh, that actually kind of be cool. Oh yeah, that's true. I could just be like, okay, This guy's in a building. I forget. I need to double check how the stealth mechanics work for those. But I think there's like a couple of malls that have like a similar like stealthy mechanic to them. I'll look. That would be fun. That would be fun just to be able to swap that out. On the get them. Try to get them choppers. Try to keep it like a little light. There we go. There. I'll do this, and then I'll probably try to build up some more gunk around like the teeth later. But right now we just gotta get them chompers. Let's go. Do I feed your chest? That's just part of me. Like it's all the food goes to the same spot, so it really doesn't matter where I eat it. You know, sometimes you want a burger this big. I would like a burger this big. I guess I get one of those like big like food challenge burgers, like the ones where it's like you spend like $300 and like if you could eat this burger, you can get the burger for free. But if you don't, we're gonna put you on the Burger Hall of Shame. I think it'd be fun to do like one of those kind of challenges at least once. The only food challenge I've ever really done was the B-Dubs like hot wing challenge. So Spots, thank you for the bits. I don't know. I'd have to run into some ogres first, but I imagine they'd think I'm a pretty cool guy. Hell yeah. Ogres also do look pretty fun as an army. I'm not gonna lie. There's something about like just like a big old idiot that just wants to get like real. That's just feeling real hungry. That I do enjoy quite a bit. I need to touch up some bits later, but for right now, we're getting some good tooth coverage. Ooh, grody. Oh, these teeth are fucking gross. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Him. Oh yeah, I can also use this color for the horns too. I might as well. No. I like a brown first. Again, it's also weird because I usually go from like a dark color to a light color for my horns, but I know a lot of the G-Dub style is like using a light and then going darker. Maybe I'll try that out for the small, just for some fun, you know. Just to really mix it up. But yeah. So maybe I'll have to do that. Okay, ad break. Let me just get this. Here. Okay, he does have like a horn that's like roughly kind of going up next to the dude. Next to his own. I keep thinking the mouth is a separate dude and not his just own mouth that he's just descending and just bringing it around town. There we go. All right, we're back from ad break. Yippee! I always get caught by ad break every single time. I mean, that's not surprising. I knew, because the only story I know that's similar like that is that there was also a guy on 4chan that I think was had a wank sock that was left unattended for so long that it began sprouting mushrooms. That guy at least posted pictures, so I'm more willing to believe that one's real. I guess I wouldn't be too surprised if someone tried to do some like, I don't know, weird fungal stuff every day. I mean, this is old. We've already like I remember that picture. That was like, God, when was that? Like I want to say like late 2010s. So we have already been straying. We're now seeing the hell world that we truly deserve. There we go. A little bit more. Yeah, let's get them choppers. Let's go. God's roach about humanity every day. Yeah, it do be like that. But like, I don't know. So that's always tricky too with those stories. It's like on one hand, those could be false, but also like, also the amount of just general weirdness. I think it's like as I go through the ages, I'm just like, yeah, no, people are just fucking bizarre. All right, I'm gonna do a burgundy tongue. Usually I'd probably keep his mouth more still purple. I think a burgundy tongue will be more like an actual tongue, so I'll just make it look more comfortable. Oh yeah, that'd be rad too. Just like, yeah, just to like, it should like do some like yeah, gang graffiti and stuff like that. Oh, that'd be fun. I always like when people have like Necromunda terrain stuff and it has all that. For the hydrate stretch. Oh wait, do those hold on. Do those paint markers come in black? Because like that, if I could just like hit up my base, like just take a marker and just be like, bleh. Ooh. Oh, I might have to get some now. That like, the other things are like, oh, that could be kind of fun. That sounds like a genuine use case for what I like to do. Sounds excellent. Oh, so he's got like, I get like up in there in a way. Get up in there. Like, I mush? Probably. Yeah, apparently I've been too. Yeah, wait, hold on. What, just double check. What brand are you using? What brand are you using? Just so I could like write it down for later. I might need to order some paints. There we go. AK Interactive. Google that for later. Oh, you can get a whole box for €70. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I need €70 worth. I don't think I need that many markers, but ideally that's kind of neat. I think what I want to do, I'm gonna fuck around. Like, I actually just think his big stupid like mouth is going to be the most fun part to paint. So I think I'm just going to paint that. So if I take half of this, and then what would be like a good mix in? I need to get a little lighter. I guess I could use some Sorcerer's Cloak. Maybe like 2 to 3. Sure, that sounds about right. This comes out. I remember this one being stuck earlier. Oh no. It's still stuck. I didn't open this one. Oh, I thought I opened up all my hard open paints. Okay. Well, I have another lighter purple. There we go. We'll just use fucking cacophony purple, I guess. Hey, there we go. We'll get some Slanesh in there. Yeah, I figure I might maybe get like a black and then like a couple of like watery. Maybe get me like a black, get me like a couple of other color too. So like stuff that I think I would use a lot. And then if it turns out that they're like pretty solid, like maybe I might pick up a bunch more specialty colors and stuff. How you doing, son? Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. I'm doing great. I was really not feeling great yesterday, and now I'm feeling much better. So hee-haw. I'm currently painting a Nurgle model. Because I am of the Nurgle Unscaven variety. Which is just kind of funny, just how that's still like my general catchphrase. Oh. Mixture looks reasonably solid. You're doing good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sleeping. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty legit. Because like the idea of using the chipping set legitimately sounds very, very handy. I got like 4 rhinos that need painted. One of them is a Deimos rhino for Horus Heresy stuff, and then I just got 3 regular ass rhinos, so I need to like Death Guard up a bunch. So like, you know, chipping would be really, really good for that. Oh, this might be 2. This is definitely highlighting. Really fucking subtle, though. Really fucking subtle. I mean, probably fine. I could just go back for another layer then. There we go, there. I know what you mean. It also doesn't, like... my shop was doing a thing for a while where you could get like a rhino for $10 because they were all fucked up, and I picked up a couple of fucked up rhinos because I was like, you know, I do Death Guard. I could work with a fucked up rhino, and then I still got those fucked up rhinos, and I haven't done anything with them. There's basically just like a lot of projects that like once I was like super gung ho for Trench Crusade have definitely like fallen off. Which, to be fair, it's like, you know, I like Trench Crusade. It's a fun game, but also it's like I get to play it, and just being able to play a game is such a huge incentive to like get your models done. Like if for people who might have like big model backlogs, find some way to make sure that like you need them on the table soon, and you'll feel real motivated to get them looking pretty. So that's how I felt, because I was like, okay, I'm playing the game actively. It's also kind of weird. So like, this isn't like a real official thing for me, but because I'm a lot of times, how you doing, Meister Miller? Welcome. Thank you for the sub. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. Doing a painting stream tour. Hey, yo, let's go. You're doing it. That's what I did. That's what I did. It worked out for me. Oh, yeah. Like, oh, yeah, especially because, like, in theory, I could multi-class between Trench Crusade and Turnip for some of my minis. But yeah, I've also because I'm the guy at the shop that has the fully painted army. I'm in a very weird way, I'm sort of like the ambassador. I'm sort of like the ambassador to like my local scene. So like people come by and they're like, "Oh shit, fully painted models. What game is this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's like Turnip or Trench Crusade or whatever." So it's like I have an incentive to keep my armies looking good, because the better they look, the more interest there is in the games I like to play. It's like, yeah, I gotta get real on that shit. There we go. That mouth is already beginning to look nice. Honestly, I just like have been noticing that like my color blending has been getting a lot better. I'm still not like perfect at it. Like there's definitely like little areas I can improve with it, but and it's especially as of late, it's been really, really good. I've been noticing me getting way better at that. I'll be here. I kind of am, yeah. Like I felt bad when I was at Magfest and people were like, "God, Hal's not on. How am I going to paint my backlog now?" And I was like, "Oh man, like, a lot of people are using me as like incentive to like work on their backlog and stuff." Oh man. They do be back though. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, I think I've heard of Gamma Wolves. I've not really looked into it super hard. It's cool that there are like a decent, like a growing amount of just like pretty actively painted like mech war games though. Painted, played, well, same deal, I guess. Gasolines and Gunpla is a really strong pitch. That's a really strong pitch. Need to go back. Some of that kind of like got real dark and some of it didn't. Let's go. Start streaming. Hey, let's go. That's the goal. It's a really chill Zatsu Saturday night. Yeah, I did feel bad, but no, I definitely needed the rest. I definitely did need the rest, which is good that I did it. I don't know what to do. Still got like a little bit of like bit meat that needs some paintings. If I get done, I guess if I just. Oh yeah, I should get his eye color before I go like wild. I could also like really thin. I'll blend it a bit more between the two. There we go. There we go. So it does, okay, so we got like a little bit of the color blending between. I'll probably have to touch it up. Well, hey, it's at the very least it do be a happy day today. What color? Red eyes are calling to me. Yeah, let's give it a go. Just need to polish off some water. I need to do a thing. I saw Moriko at Video Games do a really cool thing where like she lost, like when she would lose model tracking, it would do like a banjo like weight screen thing. I need to get something like that for like if I could find some way to determine like I am drinking. Like, okay, I lose tracking, but in a way that like all my stuff can be like, oh no, how's getting fucking hydrated, my dudes. 6 days will be another Saturday. There we go. My pad got super moved. Goddamn. How you doing, Shark Ray? Ah. Probably welcome back, Shark Ray. Ah, there we go. All right, the pad is back in place. Let's go. It's my fancy cringe pad is there. So we gotta get like. That eye was pretty. He's got 3 eyes, because fuck me, I guess. Okay, that turned out pretty good, and then... Itty bitty bit more. Oh yeah, make sure for people who have not gotten your punches and stuff, you should do that. It does nothing, really? Other than it's just fun to do. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Sweet. I thought I was gonna have to do a lot more like funky touch-up stuff, but like, nah, we good. We Gucci. Alright, now I can figure out like, start with this as a dark gray. What color do I build up into? I take buff and mix it into it, maybe? So I got this like fucking dark yellow, that might be good. Gamer starts, I missed a good amount. Hey, no, it's all good. Basically what was happening is I was dropping at like every 10 frames, and it was kind of not ideal. So I did a quick restart. It might have been possible to miss. Very sorry about that. Tech issues, man. I was like, oh, I come off. I was sick, but now I'm better. And then it's like, oh, it's kind of fucking tech issues. But we good. It's all good. There's still like a decent amount of tonight's stream left, so like, it do be good. I got progress on the lad. It's got so many like little crevices and nonsense though. I like just like I can tell that he's gonna be a very pretty model when he's done, but man, I am working my way to that is definitely gonna be a thing. At least getting the highlights and stuff shouldn't be too bad, though. It's just funny. It's like, am I gonna work on this guy next week? Maybe, maybe not. I feel like all my Sunday paints I've been doing, like, I still have a couple of these, like, Death Guard guys that, like, I was working on Sundays. And, like, he's kind of close. How you doing, Killer Streak? Welcome. How you doing? I'm working on Lad. Working on the big lad. He's not that large. 40mm base is like I don't know, medium infantry for the most part. Well, it's weird because like I'm not super used to like it. Like I don't know, I'm not like a big Space Marine guy, but like at some point my brain has been warped for it's like 32mm is just like a guy. Like that's not right. No, 25mm base is just a guy. 32mm base is a big guy. Which, for instance, so. I put together a really cool base for my Anointed. Like, this is the guy I've been working on stream every now and then. I was like, this base feels really good. I wanted to put some, like, dirt texture and stuff. And I realized, I was like, wait, how big is actually the base for an Anointed? It's 32mm. Hey, do I have a spare 32mm? I do. Still a bunch. One of these fuckers. I have a little baggie. That has all my bases in it, so I don't lose track. And it's like, I lose so much base real estate. Like, you'll fit. And like, even I could probably like, salvage these. Hey, Sasha, how you doing? Like a real good, solid one. Nice. There we go. Feeling tired. That do be a mood. Okay, I guess I'll just save this bad boy for another model. There'll be enough room to even. I like the wreckage. The metal scrap wreckage is cool. I guess I could put it like this, but like it would definitely like covers up. Well, no. I'll have to think of that later. Well, so yeah, yes and no. I mean, like if you're just playing with your buds and whatever. The tricky thing is Trench Crusade's like pretty lax about a lot of stuff, but the base requirements are kind of like one of the like actual things because there are rules that interact with base size stuff. Like there's a model called Sin Eaters, which are really, really neat. So I painted one. They're like a hell mercenary. They have the ability to swallow an enemy model if it's on a certain base size. Which was I'm just like, man. Okay. This is probably just also a symptom of the fact that I make all my like I like making my models way too big. Yeah, like I think in theory, if I went to my local shop and be like, "Yo, this is my annoyances just on a bigger base," they'd probably been like, "Yeah, sure, fine." But like, I would feel bad, so I would not. I would not do that. Or retouch flash around here. It's got like just like enough curves and stuff. I feel like every now and then I'll just miss. Oh god, it's a little bit in there. I do. Like legitimately, my issue is I keep making models that are just way too fucking big. Like Trench Crusades, like mind you, it's like a pretty generous, like considered to be like a 32mm scale game, but I'm still like make them large, make them super large. It just feels right to a certain degree. I know I brush my teeth. Hey, listen, I'm a respectable member of society. You gotta brush your teeth for that. Make my monster grow. I mean, yeah, for reals. Unironically, yes. Would I get a Chevy Goliath? Is that like just like a big truck? I don't know if I even need a big truck. I'm not gonna lie, like the storage capacity of a big truck seems nice. Unless the Chevy Goliath is like a ludicrously big truck. I will admit that my truck lore is weak. Hey, look and see what the fuck a Chevy Goliath is. American-sized truck. What does that mean? The 6-wheel truck? Oh, damn. Okay. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, there's way more hideous vehicles on the road. I've seen a Cybertruck in person, and I hated it. How much do these cost? Cost $375,000. Oh, there's only going to be 24. Oh, okay. What do you call when a samurai chef cuts his enemy's minions to pieces? Filet mignon. And now you're just making me want to play. There's a game called Brave Fencer Musashi that's really, really fun, and it's just nothing but food puns. It's actually, I wouldn't say it's like got similar energy to the Goemon game that I played, but I feel like both of them would be very, very good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Apparently, yeah. I looked it up because I thought it was like I assumed it was real. Was it just like a joke that they actually followed through on, or was it just like they're just talking like, huh, wouldn't it be wild if we made one of these? Huh. Man, that'd be crazy if we made one. Anyway, here's like a regular sized truck. Malifaux. Ooh, yo, let's go. Yeah, especially because like some of the Malifaux zombies. I remember some of the like the drowned. I don't know. There's like a couple of like waterlogged corpses. I know I have a couple that are just really, really, really thick. Like I can see you running into issues. That makes sense to me. Another one of those like I gotta get into the angles. I gotta get really big into the angles. Here, let me open that for later, just so I can gaze in the majesty. He's so big. Oh, it's such a big boy. Okay. Oh, AI TV ad. Oh, never mind. Fuck that. Fuck that. I was like, ooh, that's a big truck. Oh, man. I hate it. God, I hate AI stuff so much. Yeah, honestly, that's how I feel about that. So, like, Brave Fencer Musashi was in that era, what's it called? Was in that era that I definitely remember renting. I definitely rented it. And I definitely beat it. But I don't remember, I'm going to be real, basically anything. Basically, I remember nothing about Brave Fencer Musashi, so that might even be a fun game to stream. Just so I could be like, what the fuck is Brave Fencer Musashi? Like legitimately. 3D printing models? I mean, I have a 3D printer. I like 3D printing. If people want to... I think it sucks that a lot of 3D printing is just Warhammer proxies, though. Like, I'm big on, like, Turnip and Trench Crusade and stuff. Like, games where, like, you 3D print, like, your entire model, but also do a lot of big kit bashing stuff. Yeah, I think he did some, like, Blue Mage stuff. Yeah. With the RFK Brainworm Mini? I do. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know, that might be a fun one to do. Yeah, fuck, okay. Right. I have to do, yeah, I might have to, I don't know. I might have to put Brave Fencer Musashi on the list because, like, part of my brain is kind of wanting to chase that, like, Goemon high, but, like, at the same time, like, I could also just play the Goemon. Apparently the side-scroller Goemon for Nintendo 64 is, like, a real ball buster. Which, you know, I'm not a complete coward. I will play a hard game on stream if I need to. Branching other games. Oh yeah, I mean, like, you mean like war games and stuff? For war games, I mean, I'm mostly, if anything, doing Warhammer has been kind of a rarity for me lately. But I do play video games on Wednesdays, and then besides that, I do a combination of painting and a bunch of other nonsense. Have a good night, Steve. Take it easy. Ooh, delicious burrito coma. Delicious burrito coma. But yeah, no, I'm like big on Trench Crusade, Turnip 28. I've played a little bit of Relic Blade and Gaslands. I don't know when I'm going to be able to play those again because I think the people in my shop who played those are also deep into Trench Crusade Pit with me. Yeah, I like getting like cool, unique sculpts and stuff like that. So like, I don't, and like, I understand to a certain degree in the same way that like whenever I see somebody have like a cool RPG thing and they make it for D&D 5th edition, even though like it doesn't really work with their concept, like I'm not a monster. I'll understand sometimes you do that to put food on the table, but it's like, oh, there's like so much other cool shit than just being Warhammer, like pirating stuff. But by the same token, I have 3D printed bits for my Warhammer stuff. Like, I have a Death Guard army that's mostly, my Death Guard and my Chaos Knights are straight G-dubs. Because, like, you know, like, I don't know. In a theoretical scenario where I needed to play at a store with official models only, those two would cover it. Especially for, like, Horus Heresy, though. You can't fucking do Horus Heresy without 3D printing. I'm sorry. Like, before, like, this guy's been, like, work in progress for a while. Arm is 3D printed. Arm is 3D printed. Body is not. I have like 20 of these guys that I need to work on. The pauldrons will also be 3D printed to make them extra word bearsy. And it's like getting the arms for that would have been ludicrous otherwise. Like, come on. They just released a melee kit for Horus Heresy, and it took them like basically the entirety of Horus Heresy 2nd edition to make that real. And it's not even like a side fun thing. It's like a melee kit for Space Marines, which would make a lot of like melee troops that your game needs to be a game, like the spoilers and assault squads and stuff like that. It's just really silly that they didn't, but whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of thing where it's like, you know, 3D printing typically comes in Warhammer or D&D variety. Like once you kind of move out those, you can find some fun shit. That's what I say, yeah. And then also, once again, like, I do, like, official Trench Crusade minis. Like, this is just a Death Commando that has not been kit bashed whatsoever. The base is a 3D printed, like, church bit. But otherwise, he's mostly an untouched kit from them. So just realized I could do something. I don't know if I want to spend too much time on like the side tentacles and stuff, but I need to do a quick color test. I'm gonna take the base shade I used on him and just see what happens when I color it on like tentacles and stuff. There you go. How you doing, Drago? Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I'm legitimately, yeah. I have like a whole bunch of like ruined churches and buildings and stuff like that. They're just good basing materials in general. Like I have a decent amount of my new Antioch that's just in like ruined crosses and stuff like that, where they're just kind of like defending them because it just feels good. It makes sense. I do all the 3D printing. I do all the tentacles are 3D print. This tentacle right here that I'm painting out, that is a 3D print. It is from a guy named like Zabravka. He does a bunch of really cool basing stuff. Actually, I really like his base prints. There's so many fun options for 3D printing. I love 3D printing. It good. But like, if you don't want to 3D print stuff, you should go to my wonderful sponsor, Collectible Squids, and check out his stuff. You get the discounts on the Warhams. I think if you reach out to him, you can get like some like Star Wars Legion and some other stuff. I don't know exactly how the Asmodee stuff works. Yeah, that guy. He does some real good shit. Yeah, this is gonna sound psychotic, but like he's got a bunch of dudes that are just impaled as a bit, and I'm like, ooh, I should probably pick these up one day, but I don't have an exact need for them right this red hot second. Yeah, I've heard good things about the Bamboo Labs. I use resin printers primarily, but I would like to get a better FDM printer. So yeah, but like I've someday. I know. Wait, has the Lunar New Year passed? Okay, so for advice, what are you primarily planning to print? What are you looking to print? Like, are you wanting to do terrain, or if you're wanting to do terrain, I would go for the bigger one, even if it means like waiting a bit. Because I've had that issue before where like my printer wasn't big enough to do like a bit of terrain, and it fucking sucks. It really blows. So yeah, if you're looking to do terrain, I would probably say go for the bigger model. Yeah, I mean, I'm personally still on the group of like, if you really want to do minis, get a resin printer, you can, and like Matthew was able to do it successfully. Some people do too, but like I don't know, the purity of like a good resin 3D print, like the quality and stuff is just super duper nice. Oh yeah, covering a vehicle in those would be like really fucking rad. No, that's a great idea. That's an excellent idea. Actually, probably wouldn't be bad for some of my dudes too. It's like that was kind of a funny thing. Like during the heresy, I remember, like after a certain point, word bearers were just like stapling Ultramarines to their vehicles because they're like, we need them to suffer. That was like legitimately like a thing for a while where they're like, we need our victims to suffer the most, like during the heresy. This song? This current song? Love Luciferin. Here, I'll link it to you. Akatsuki Records is a fucking treat, and I love them. I love them to pieces. For people on the YouTube side, I'm gonna post this here because like so I don't get bonked, I use a separate audio track for YouTube. But if you would like to listen to that song, you can. Here you go. Yeah, no, Stack is life, Stack is love. Stack is the singer. Akatsuki Records is like the records label thing. And like they're kind of like record label Dojin Circle kind of dealio. She's the vocalist, and she's got like such a cool voice. I really like her voice. She's got probably like one of my favorite singer voices like of all time. Like no, like it's a really dorky weeb thing for me to say, but like legitimately. Let's I'll play rats. Let's go. Using a shooting focused version of the game. You might as well, yeah. Hell yeah. I know, like the little bit of Necromunda I've looked into, I probably would be doing House Deloc because like all these just bald weirdos doing like weird psyker experiments kind of seems like my jam. Also, they remind me a lot of Keepers from D&D, which were always one of my favorite like bestiary monsters. Just like a bunch of weird like bald men in black dudes who act strange and then try to get information and then either fuck off or kill you for it. Oh yeah, the new bug dudes. Yeah, those do look pretty. All the Ash Way stuff looks really, really baller, which is, though it's funny because I usually see so much of that get repurposed back into Nurgle models. Because, like, you know, Nurgle the Chaos God of Bugs, really. So you just get to see, like, a bunch of just how that kind of, like, turns back around. People are like, oh, yeah. I took this, like, bug kit, and I had some, like, more, like, wormy bits. And just kind of swooshed it back into being Nurgle. Oh, that's fun. Like, working on trying to, like, highlight the base, which feels weird. I don't know why I'm focusing on that, but whatever. I'm just kind of, whenever I paint, I don't have a plan. I think part of it is, like, this is just, like, a weird adaptation of what I do. Because I'm painting and yapping, I think a lot of my painting is just almost instinctually mechanical. Like, I just kind of do it. Like, I don't particularly think. It's just, some of it is just kind of, like, almost a borderline automated response while, I keep my brain free to yap. Which, I guess is technically an art style to a certain degree, because it just kind of happens. So like I'm sure like my kind of like reflexes have kind of led to me painting the way I do. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of cool bugs for kit bashing stuff. I haven't had a strong, like, I don't know. I don't really have a project that I would need to use that for right now, but like the idea does sound nice. Or if I ever do get a Necromunda game, which is unlikely because I'm still hoping I can get into, like, we can do like a Trench Crusade campaign. It's still something that people are building and we're kind of working on, but I want campaigns so bad. Could also do. Actually, I wonder if dry brushing this would actually. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna take a. One buff. I want this to kind of look worn. I'm gonna get some buff. I'm gonna try to dry brush it on the back, and we're just gonna see how it looks there. There we go. Wait, what are your thoughts on painting that many? Wait, that many? This many? Nonde. I'm confused the way that was phrased. I mean, like, painting this mini was fun. It is fun. Have been having fun. Got my dry brush, got my dry brush palette, so I can get that all worked out. But yeah. Most of my kit bashing energy these days has been very, very Trench Crusade focused, which has been fun. It has been fun. Especially because I'm going to be using the kit bash. How you doing, Arena? I eat dirt. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. See, I thought you actually, I don't know. It's maybe. I was like, I guess as someone's roommate coming, like, after finding out that somebody's boss plays me at their workplace, I have to sort of take into account that, like, you know, I could be being shown to a lot of people who are not actively viewing me right now. Like, people are like, what you watching? Oh yeah, there's just this funky little elf guy. He's just, you know, he's just painting this like horrible scroll thing covered in blasphemies, you know. Horrible isn't just like filled with like foul Nurgle bullshit, not horrible isn't like I hate it. But similar idea. Similar idea. How you doing, Arena? I'm Halbernaut the Mimic Elf, miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety, and I'm currently working on this big dry brush is not to go. Thank you, Hyena Spots, for the bits. Thank you. I guess on this model though, if I like, what's it called? Like, I should probably paint some of the, like, I'll definitely get some, like, the little metal bits and whatnot on here. I think once I start using some enamels, it's just going to kind of, like, sink in. Also, Killer Strength, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Let's go. I should have to go back and, like, retouch up the little Nurgle symbol because I'm just going to make that bronzy, brassy stuff. Go. Favorite flavor of dirt. I mean, there are people that do like have favorite flavors of dirt. Usually got that like Pika disease or whatever. which sounds like a rough thing to have because like I don't know. I feel like it's one of those diseases that like it's fine. You're like, oh, I just like eating sand. It's cool, and you're like, that's you know, each their own. And then one day you just eat so much sand, you go to the fucking ER, and they're like, that's gonna be like $60,000 to pump all the sand out of your stomach. Like one of those like real like tragic diseases where you're just like, it's like, oh, it's all fun and games until I don't know, the stomach pump comes out. I don't think it'd be like that actually much. Hey, doing Silver X. Admittedly, no, you don't quit. Welcome. Admittedly, these days I primarily play Turnip 28 and Trench Crusade. And then I paint the Warhammers for the funds. I used to play Age of Sigmar back in the day. I still have not got around to actually playing a game of 40k yet. Or Horus Heresy. There's like a decent sized Horus Heresy scene where I'm at. They usually do these kind of like big narrative campaigns, which seem rad as shit. I just have not been able to catch. Nor do I know if as a VTuber, like who streams. I don't know if I'll ever have enough time to catch one of those. Which is a shame because the idea seems really cool. But yeah. So I am a war gamer. I'm just not much of a Warhammer war gamer, if that makes any sense. I think it's a lot of it because like, I don't know, the kind of like endless like rule treadmill does not excite me so much where it's just like, oh yeah, that's like a crazy balance changes coming out randomly or like a bunch of codex updates and stuff like that. Just like, you know, I get the impulse from Games Workshop to try to create like a dynamic metagame because that sells models better, but like, Oh, it's super cool. Hold on. At one point I had a turnip command. That doesn't work there. There we go. Here we go. This is not my Google Drive. This is the official Google Drive for Turnip 28 and has all the rules and stuff you would want for a turnip. Yeah, I mean, I fuck super hard with Trench Crusade. If you look at some of the models on the side, those are like, that's a Trench Crusade model I painted. That's a Trench Crusade model I painted. That's a Trench Crusade model I painted and got featured like Goonhammer, which I am going to yap about that for at least several months because I'm still fucking flabbergasted that happened. I'm absolutely flummoxed, my dudes. For reals. That's like a bit better on. Debating how much I want to dry brush into this bad boy. Water on there too. Oh yeah, no problem. Like, that's the thing. If you for any war games, I want to like effectively shill them because I enjoy them and like they're small. So like, you know, what's it called? Like, you know, if you like a small war game, you have to let people know about it and like check it out because that's how you get people to play. Yeah, it's me. I'm John Goon himself. Yeah. Mind you, it was just on the like things we thought were cool this week, so it wasn't like a big thing, but like, you know, I still have my name on the Goonhammer sites, like on an article, which I was like, oh fuck, let's go. Yeah. But yeah, it's been I've been perceived by the painting community. It's weird. Like every now and then I'll also see some minis of mine posted in like people discussing Trench Crusade. Usually it's my Grail stuff. They're like, check out this fucking Grail thing this guy did. I'm like, huh, I'm that guy. I must not let them know. I must not let them know I'm that guy. I do not wish to be perceived when people are talking like that, you know. Reaper Beast does follow me, actually. It's just kind of wild. Yeah. See, I hate the way that Goon is used on the internet now, Silver, for that exact reason. Because, how you doing, Furrytron? Thank you for giving, holy shit, thank you for giving everyone a bunch of subs. Holy fuck. How you doing? How you doing? You got some good hits. You got some good hits in there. Hell yeah. How you doing? But yeah, it's like telling people from like the VTuber side about like Goonhammer. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the what's it called? It is the like something awful definition of Goon, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's a something awful definition of Goon. Hi, Spots. Thank you for the sub as well. Thank you. Hell yeah. So like, in that case, it makes sense, but also like having to describe that, like I was never a Goon. I think by the time I got onto the what's it called? I got onto the internet pretty steady. Like I mean, I think I mentioned a couple times. A lot of my early internet was just like taking AOL CDs from the grocery store to try to get internet, and like because of that, my internet was really spotty, and I just never really joined any of those communities that like kind of have like a reputation now, like the Something Awful forums and stuff like that. I just missed Something Awful entirely. Um, but yeah, like I'm aware of the reputation by proxy through like other stuff. But yeah, it's weird because it's like Something Awful has like a big footprint on the modern internet as you know it, as we know it, but also kind of not because like it's almost like forgotten. It's a strange mixture. Kind of wild how that works out. In this case, what I'm using this. I'm gonna dry brush. I was like trying to do like highlights and stuff. If I'm just trying to like texture a base, I'm gonna take that same color and just dry brush it directly on there. It'll give me so much more consistent stuff. Let's go, let's go. Because of that. Oh, really? I guess it's the first time I've heard the goon people like clashing with the brand, like the brand name with stuff. I also have to imagine a lot of people probably like you know, like moved away from Something Awful as an entity. I don't know. Like I've heard some people get like trolls remorse from them. Other times it's just like, you know, it's like the website has sort of been like not a part of their lives in many years for various reasons. Like I know like Lotex died like 2 years ago. When the fuck did he die? I don't know. He died at some point, but he was also kind of like going through a bunch of shit prior to that. Step into red. Hey. Wait, no, you can get pole arms in Black Grail. I think. I think you can. I think you can because I got some on my Plague Knights, but maybe I fucked up and I didn't do it right. Oh yeah, something like that. Like Slenderman, 4chan. You got a lot of stuff coming out there. Stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think it was. I think it was just more like Moot just found like he's like fuck you. I want to talk about anime. It's like, you know, like Japanese stuff with nerds is very interesting because you got the nerds who just like fucking love it, and then you'll just always have those nerds that just like despise anything anime. They'll just hate it. They'll just hate it. Which is like, I'm very lucky for the most part because like a lot of those kind of nerds are the kind of nerds that do like Warhammer stuff. So like, I get less blowback for what I do than what I would normally expect. I to a certain degree, I kind of would assume that people would be like, oh no, it's an anime guy doing fucking Warhammer. I'm gonna get I'm not gonna, I will not partake. But like, you know, that's also never stopped nerds from being like, hey, thing I don't like, fuck you. Like that's such a common like thing to do. Yeah. All right. The dry brush base. I'm reasonably solid. Oh, it's only Plague Knight only. Oh, that makes sense then. Okay, because I've been running a Plague Knight with a polearm and a shield. So that in my dirge list. So that way, it's like he's reasonably tanky that way. Oh, it really is. Yeah. I think at that point the Plague Knight's primarily a tar pit in the dirge list. Dirge is interesting, but I haven't like really gotten it down yet. Like I'm still like working on like what's like positioning my Visara cannons and stuff like that has been a little bit tricky. Hey, we got a trade. Let's go. And I got a hype train chest. I don't think I've ever actually used anything that came out of a hype train, but what do I get? I got a good one. The little dog or a hyena? It's a critter. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Oh. It's all good, Fuber. Have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. Painting stuff. Oh, don't worry. I, like, that's kind of my thing. I think I got like a hyena. I think I did. It's hard to tell because the emote was kind of small. But yeah. I'm a mini painting VTuber. I do at least mini painting twice a week. Sometimes more. If I'm like Saturdays are kind of a weird flex day where sometimes I do like tabletop content that's not mini painting. Sometimes I'm just like, oh man, I've had one of the most weeks, so I just going to relax and paint some minis, or like I have like a bunch of minis I need to get done for like a Trench Crusade game and stuff like that. Got feet. He's got little toenails. He does. Okay. I'll have to highlight those a little bit. Yeah, I didn't play Trench Crusade this weekend, but I was also like, you know, not feeling great, so I was like, this is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna take it real easy. I'm gonna take it real easy for now. Hopefully next week though. I think the plan is to either just to do a 900-point game with some glory, which will be fun because I've not got to actually use my Sin Eater that I painted. Like I got a Sin Eater from Sir Nicholas I painted. I mean, he sold the STLs and I bought them and I painted them because I like his shit. But yeah. Some stuff like, hey, yo, let's go. Oh yeah. Well, if you don't worry, like I'll be doing more mini painting in the future, and also if you just need a backlog of minis, I have so many mini painting streams archives, so you'll have it for days. You'll have it for days. But yeah, the polearm was really good on my knights. I don't know. I think the tricky thing last time is I bunched everything around my executor, which I thought was the game plan, is to give it the urn and do that. But I might move the urn to a... Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's, I know, so it's weird, like, we want to do a narrative game. I think the tricky thing is because, like, not everybody is fully up to, like, you know... I've probably played some of the most games in the shop of Trench Crusade. I don't know, like, you know, I don't have like numbers of like who's gotten the most. I'm definitely higher up in there, but we also got like a newer guy who's like really found his love of the court. But he's only gotten like a couple of games under his belt, so it's like I was like, so like we should probably wait for everyone to get like a couple more games. But also, like, I think it would be fun to start. I don't know. It will happen. A narrative campaign will happen, and I'm excited. I think the big thing is like whether I'm going to do Vanilla Grail or if I'm going to do Dirge. Dirge, I feel like would have the most like fun advancement possibilities, but I also don't know. If I'm way better at regular Grail just because I'm more familiar with it. But I would have to see how that would turn out. Oh, there we go. Not like, okay, it's never got. He just never got the little, like, fabric strap paint. That. Say, with all my fabric stuff being dried out. Not especially dried. I don't know why my, like... Maybe it's just this fucking leather color. Bit, buddy. Let's go. Oh, do Trenchcoats not get an Artillery Witch? That's fair. So, like, I effectively want to build most armies, so, like, I was thinking for my, my Heretic Legion, I was thinking about the naval raiding party, right? I was thinking about that, and it's like, it's cool, but I also can't bring a Warwolf, which is like, man, I fucking love the Warwolf. I get it. Oh, they can't have artificial... Oh, that's a fucking bummer. The fucking bummer. Heck. But yeah, I know that apparently the naval raiding party is pretty strong, but really I have like all my army is like, you know, I'm super bad at rolling dashes. So the fact that the army rules like, yo, everyone gets a bonus die for dashing sounds beautiful. I legitimately, like, I do and when I play the Trench Crusade games, I win a decent amount of times. I so very rarely succeed on my dash rolls. It's legitimately fucking insane. And there's like some tech I would like to do the thing where it's like you do a dash before you move, which is risky, but like would put you into charge range better. But like I cannot roll a 7 to save my goddamn life on dash rolls. So like, yeah, so like, fuck it. I will probably play the Navy boarding party because I will at least be able to fucking goes fast. I want to goes fast, damn it. I crave the speed. They also give you a shitload of SMGs, which sounds like kind of fun. Because I'm also like, you know, Grail and Court are still pretty melee. I dash so poorly. It's real fucking tragic. Oh my god. Like no one gives me shit for it, but even I'm like, well, just failed another dash roll again. Haha. Which, mind you, the Grail, if you can't dash, like, I mean, on one hand, you do want to get into melee. On the other hand, if you're just kind of stuck in place, or like, I know that, like, okay, my guaranteed movement is just this. If I can squeeze out any bonus movement, that's gravy. And I just kind of plan for the fact that I'm just never getting that bonus movement. It's just, that part is just never happening. It's got some, like, Sick Boy's got some fucking abs. Holy shit. See, I'm seeing that cut muscle off to the side, which feels bizarre, but okay. I'm so used to Nurgle models like just being just like flabby like sacks of shit. The fact that like this guy of all things has the fucking cut. 4 heralds and 3 health. I mean, probably workable. And are you just doing like the Plague Knight leader, like, or just still going Lord of Tumors? And a Lord. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I like the other infantry too much to go that route. Oh yeah, you did. Oh, true. You are using me in there. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I do like a little brush. A little nubbin. I don't know if that nubbin's actually part of him or not. Oh fuck! I never got the. Hold on. How would you do glowing effects? I use an airbrush for mine. I know basically it's like some combination of like doing like a bright white and then like doing like a thin layer of another color on top of it. Like I said, I tend to do for like my glows, I'll do like white, airbrush, like paint white with like not Vallejo, goddamn, the AK Interactive white paint. That one's really, the titanium white. It's somewhere on my desk. The titanium white's really baller. And then I do a airbrush of white ink over that, just real thin, just to kind of kind of spread out the whites. And then I'll airbrush a color over that. And then maybe I do a little bit of white again and do like a brighter color. So like do like orange and then do yellow. There's like a decent amount of techniques out there that shows how to do the how to do that without an airbrush though. I just don't have a good. I still need to. I have like 5 of those videos bookmarked of like how to do glows without airbrush, and I'm just like have not sat down to watch them yet. But yeah, that's generally a decent selection of ways to do that. Totally forgot how to do. Just totally forgot to do this like little rope in the back. Oh wait, I should get smaller brush. Up a little. No, it's fine. Yeah, I think whenever I do sit down to order my new brushes, I want to get just like 3 size, like 2 or 3 size zeros, and then 2 or 3 size double zeros. Probably just like a big Rosemary and Company order, just because like, you know, their brushes are pretty legit. I guess since I'll need. On one hand, like I know like I keep using basically these brushes for everything instead of just like I was like, okay, I do technically have dedicated like metallics and non-metallics, but these ones I just kind of use for everything, and it kind of works out. So I wonder if that's just too much thinking. If I should just assume that, like, just use both for whatever and just assume they'll burn out. And it blew up? Oh, wait, what happened? Onde? Oh, yeah, there's probably a bunch of really good options, honestly. Brushes are, like, not too hard to get good these days, which is nice. I've not had to rely on the desperate, like, G-Dubs brush because, like, all my good brushes are dead. On this fucking belt. Fine. Off. Pot has a little lip. Pot's like little rope bit looks identical to all the other rope bits because I chose two very similar colors. That's fine. I could just go back and do like a little bit like the like a tan color I got. Oh, there's like the like, or no, it's like a Steel Legion drab. There we go. I don't use, like I said, I don't use a lot of G-Dubs colors, but I have a couple that I still have, and like that one's still pretty solid. Oh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, you got it like oh god. So wait, are the minis fucked? Are the minis just like totally ruined then? Oh god, you're right. Fuck. That is unfortunate. That sounds fucking brutal. Yeah, I like, how often do you clean your airbrush? I guess like clogs are pretty bad, but they shouldn't be that bad. I don't think. It's a real fucking trap. Never be able to fully get correctly. Get like the quill bits, and then after like get the quill and stuff fully, do like a dry brush of that. That's sort of plan. Also, El Kraken, thank you for the follow and welcome to the workshop. Sorry, you had a really fun name to say. How's it going? Welcome. I'm working on a Spoilpox Scrivener. He's going eight. 2 weeks. Man, I supposed to just got like some real jam then. Is it an air pressure thing? I don't know. Luckily, I mean, it sounds like it's still working, so it's not totally fucked. But yeah, there's probably like something in the process that's being a bit goofy. Hopefully it's not too hard to fix though. Hey, you, buddy. Oh yeah, I guess I could add the teeth to the base. I'm already using this teeth color for the face, so I added extra. I add some extra teeth to the base because I thought it'd be fun. Oh yeah, I should also do the interiors of the mouths too, so they don't look like they're just blending into the dirt. Really so it's like a whole, like, honestly, this is the Zabavka like factory, Zabavka workshop or whatever. All the there's like he did a set called Decay, and it's basically just like the Nurgle basing jamboree. It's all like tentacles and sutures and stuff like that. Really nice. I'm gonna be using these bases for a while because I got a bunch of them like for like he has a Mechanica set that I was just gluing some of those onto as well. I need to take those and I need to like, you know, like kind of like clean it up a bit so that way it's like the flesh and the metal kind of like meets properly. And then there are going to be some bases for some Death Guard models. The ones that I've been kind of like working on and off on stream to get those wrapped up. And I've made basically zero progress. I mean, I found like a speedier way of painting a Plague Marine, which is pretty good. This guy's just very complex in general. So he's not quite done yet, but like overall, compared just to like do it the old way I did trim that made me crave the sweet release, honestly doing pretty aight. Oh, no camera freeze tonight, which has been very good. Super glad the camera's not freezing. I guess it really is just like my camera just somehow getting ambient heat from my heater, even though I don't like aim the heater directly at the camera, because I did turn it off tonight because I was like, I want to double check that that's just it. And yeah, that's literally it. It's just that any amount of heater running causes my connection just to occasionally like heat up too much. Hey, little mouth, let's go. Big chompers. Yeah, everybody, we all love teeth. God damn it, ad break. Bleh. Let's go. Yeah, I mean it's basically, yeah, but it's more like the heat apparently, even if I aim it away, just like either bounces up or like it ambiently heats up the room. Because it doesn't happen during the summer, but also during the summer I try to keep the room cold. So I wonder if like even when it's really hot in the summer, if the fact that like I turn the heat, like, you know, I got AC going, I wonder if that's like what keeps that from overheating then. It's very strange, but like ever since I found out that I think it was just legitimately a heat problem, I haven't had a repeat of that one stream where it just got too hot and I just could not stream with it anymore. That was a bummer of a stream, but like, hey, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Yippee. The lad. They're like, they're trying to like coat his tongue in this like what's it called? The burgundy. Like every time I paint it though, I go back and like some purple still sticks out. What do we want to do now, buddy? How about some even lighter purple? I think it's like, I'm gonna think if I do like 50-50, the light purple and the dark purple, and just kind of hit up some of the highlights, I guess. It's already actually not too bad of a base. I don't know how like got all these like little bumps and like little bugs though. Those are the things I probably need to hit more. Oh, he's got like veins. Yeah, but I'll get the little bug, like the little bumps and veins first. What color do I want for those? I want them to be reasonably bright. I just do. It's fucking. I also got this fucking like prairie ochre. When did I get this? Yeah, fuck it. Let's try it. Try this shit. I'm gonna have to get like so many little nubbins. I think this is gonna be like. I've never opened this paint before. Why is it not coming out? Please. Oh, it's like reasonably thick. Okay, color comparison wise, it's like. I think I just need to set all my various like. I have so many like ochres and like browns and stuff like that. I just like I could basically probably jerry rig a Blanchitsu palette from my own paints. Like I don't need to get like the Blanche stuff. Also, how you doing, NPC Lee? How you doing? Welcome. Oh yeah, it was it's a War Paints fanatic from Army Painter. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing better. I did see you were saying you're well wishing, and I'm doing good. So pretty varying terrain. I myself own a set of like 8 6-inch little like modular trenches, and then 2 1 foot by 1 foot trenches. So those are pretty standard in games that I'm in. We also got like a bunch of like ruined houses and stuff around our like playing in just in trenches feels pretty thematic, but it also feels nice to have like a big building for like, you know, for like sniping and stuff. Ripping too much. Oh. But yeah, I think it's good to have a mix. I do think like if you're looking for some terrain to do, doing like a couple modular little trenches it's real nice. Like I think it's just like a good thing to start with. Scrivener's doing pretty good. I started today with no paint on the Scrivener, and now it's like getting pretty far. I definitely still need to like I got like 15 minutes tonight. I don't think he's got like definitely not going to be done, but it reads like a model that's getting there, and I'm getting some highlights and stuff. I'm actually like really enjoying like the way the purple guy turned out. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, a ruined church would be great. No, don't worry. A ruined church would be great. Yeah. Cause like so the game has like pretty solid elevation rules for like climbing and stuff. But then if you only do that, you kind of miss out. If you only do trenches, you kind of miss out on that. So yeah, no, yeah. Like I wouldn't worry about being held back too much on like oh, this is not trenchy enough. Basically, just make it feel like either like some combo of like World War I-ish, or with like a little bit of like Catholic stuff in there. Like trenches are good. Like, you know, you can also just do like ruined houses. I do think a lot of Mordheim terrain would work pretty well with Trench Crusade. It's like I saw these like really banging like papercraft houses. What? I don't know. Maybe after I get my payday. I don't know. I gotta see how big of the damage my taxes are gonna be. And then after that, like I kind of want to get me one of those like the brick cutters. I do want to get me a brick cutter one of these days. Oh, that sounds like it's gonna fuck. Yeah, no, absolutely do that. Holy shit, you could absolutely totally do that. Absolutely totally do that. That sounds excellent. Yeah, I think a bunch of like kind of like, you know, like typical terrain. I would like to do some terrain that's more graily. Like I want some like big, just like fucked up like sores or whatever. So something that is like big and you can climb over, but it's like, oh man, that's diseased. That's not doing good. Rentable scenery. Oh yeah. That sounds great. I'm probably due for another terrain stream. It won't be next week. It won't be next week, but like I don't know. I might need to put some stuff together. For me, I need to get my 3D printer back in business, or just eventually just say fuck it and just get me a bamboo. I kind of want an FDM printer that's not like a huge pain in the dick to use, because that was always the thing, is that my current FDM printer, the Ender 3, is a huge pain in the dick to use, and I kind of hate it for that. I want to enjoy working on 3D prints and stuff like that. I think like bamboos are a little bit. Hold on. When is the Lunar New Year? I missed it. Okay, so maybe, because I think Lunar New Year sales are pretty. I do also know that I think Valentine's Day is a weirdly good sale for 3D printers. It's funny because I was like, I don't remember the Steam sale on the 29th. That's true, legitimately. I was looking for that because I was wanting to pick up Melty Blood, and I picked up Melty Blood anyway, because it was like pretty low. Yeah, I keep hearing about the slicer stuff, which is a bummer, because otherwise, like I use so like. Actually, technically for like FDMs, I'm not brand loyal for what printer to use. Like I use Lychee for resin. I don't think I'm going to stop using Lychee for resin anytime soon, because Lychee's just been good to me for the entire time I've 3D printed. So yeah, if like on one end, like if I need to use a stupid proprietary printer for a good printing experience for the bamboo, I will. It is a really shitty thing for them to do, though, to like get all restrictive and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I would still like, I just need me a 3D printer that, like, you know, has like maybe like auto bed leveling, and like that would be great. That would be a fucking dream, honestly. That would be so good. I would love that so much. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, definitely doing the what's it called? Definitely doing this fucking. Oh my. This quill has like infinite like fuck you angles, where it's like, you know, that looks pretty good, and then you look in the back, it's like, no, fuck you, Hal. You have to fucking just like duck and weave if you want to get that like last unpainted stretch of land. Motherfucker. You tend to. You feathery bitch, how dare you? Luckily, it's so far behind the hand, I don't think it's going to get noticed anytime soon, so I think I could probably just do like that. And then that's pretty hunky-dory. Yeah, I don't know. Still like a better printer. Oh. But, metals. Do you want a dry brush? I got some copper right here. Yeah, I can do that. Also, oh, hold on. Light blue. It's light blue again, because since I dry brushed over this, it made this lighter, and I need to not do that. So there's like this like ominous little skull thing that I think I'm also going to make burnished metal. It's like most of the text is like pretty like indented. Like get that. I need to figure out what to do, because like, okay, so there's these like little inset bits in here. Like there's like that little chunk. It's like that little fucking chunk. Let's see. I have the box. So it's really hard for me to use like. I'm actually very lucky that I can just use like art for the Trench Crusade stuff, like when I'm making thumbnails. A lot of Games Workshop stuff I have to like fucking grab like this bullshit. I gotta find this bullshit. All right, so let's squish you down. Oh, look at that boring ass base. All right, let me zoom in. Okay. Okay, so they just did like metal frames. Actually got like a lot more metal top. Okay. You do got a pop-up book. All right, so okay. Oh yeah, something I did not notice until that. Probably for the best. I just did not notice all this like extra metal bullshit just like around the sides. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the tarnish thing where it's like I'm just gonna take this like dark blue, gonna hit up all this kind of shakily, and I'll go back and just hit it up with some copper. Oh, this metal it's so tiny. This is where I'm like maybe I just gotta like pull the microphone real close, and if I look down, okay, this angle's not too bad. I have to like double mega shrimp mode for this. I mean, it's getting me close enough that I can get some of these fine details. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I try not to shrimp whenever I paint because I know it's not good. Like, you know, even as a man of jelly, I probably still should not shrimp max. Just for my own sake, but it's kind of the only real way you can reach like some of these like real itty bitty bits in there. Thank you for the hydrate. Ah, there we go. You silly, I could use that. It's not really ASMR. I'm not like whispering. I'm just getting. I know my mic is like reasonably sensitive, so I think the sound changes if I like pull away too much. I did that for dramatic effect. Like, you know. So I want to keep like relatively steady, but like I also need to get like close in there so I can again painting that a little bit turquoise. Just gotta get all these funky little boxes. I like saying the phrase "funky little box." It's just fun to do. Strong recommend if you could like work that into a conversation. This fucking brush holds like no paint. It's a downside. Like there's a certain degree like if you have like a really like if you'll ever see like someone like some people who are like really good at mini painting, like you'll notice that they never really use like small brushes. Like they'll never use like a size 0. They'll just use like a size 2. But they're always using these like stupid high quality brushes that they take really good care of. So those like always hold a point. So that's what, and so they'll like they can actually like load it up with a decent amount of paint and like use it to get into like really fine detail areas. And I'm jealous. A little bit off the paint. Luckily, like if any little bit that goes a bit too far, I could be like, oh, it's just like, you know, just like loose varnished material. Got one more box, and then oh god, then whatever the fuck is going down. How far does it go down? The example. The one loose metal bits. Yeah, brushed open stuff definitely does help with that. After a while, though, the brushes do just explode. It's unfortunate, but it just happens. Yeah, it's tricky because like some of them are like I don't think it's even necessarily bad advice, but like also the brush quality might be different. Like I don't know if Winsor & Newtons are still like the top pro one, like these like $20 brushes. I must say 200. They're not quite that expensive. But I think everybody now has like their own Winsor & Newton spin-off, like whatever. But yeah, you can take one of those and you can get like a decent amount of paint loaded up onto it. I mean, it makes sense. You kind of do want to keep the paint near the tip, and not deeper because as it gets into the ferrule, like mine is getting into the ferrule, which is tragic, but whatever. Right now, it's fine. When it gets into the ferrule and if it dries, that's what causes brushes to splay. Like it's that's a real big cause of that. Smudge and what? Oh. It's like a key down here. I don't even know. don't even know how you would sub-assembly this. Like, I guess this snaps in place like here, but like, whatever. Council here. It's okay. Hey, I rinsed it out. It's fine. The council ain't got shit. Oh, there we go. Go. Like enough. Luckily, I think once I get to that point, I don't need to get like super specific. I can just like get some color stuff. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a lot of like really good painters are just reloading their brush constantly. I don't know. There's different options, I guess. Realize I just never got these guys' fingernails or his toes. I think if I do that, that'll add like a little bit of definition, which up top is not go a lot because I dry brush. Because like his fingers got caught in the dry brushing, which is fine. It's gonna work. Both got like toenails, but also they've kind of turned into like a nondescript clump. I don't know how much of that's my fault or if that was just like the nature of the beast. Like, yeah, I can see a claw on that side. See a claw on this side. A little bit more in the middle. It blends looking fine. All right. And with this, I think I got like, you know, not particularly close to being done. But like, I'm also just like having, what's it called? I also like having minis that like, if I decide just to take this to like, you know, a shop, he'd be fine. I still want to do, like, I gotta get some little metal clumps. I want to maybe do some more teeth stuff. Definitely needs an enamel wash. But this guy needs so much attention. I did nothing with him. But yeah, for that. And let's go ahead and stop. Go to the chatting screen. Wow. Wow. Oh, hey. There we go. Why is it fucking up on me? Well, thanks for coming, everybody. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to make it to the stream. I didn't think I wasn't worried about today. But you know, it feels good to come back after being sick and basically just kept being what's it called? Keeping the party going. Schedule wise, oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm actually feeling a lot better, which is very nice. Tomorrow, Tuesday, mini painting, probably some Trench Crusade stuff. I'm leaning a Praetor for the courts. Wednesday, Arcanum. Hopefully, I get my mouse acceleration issues fixed by then. If not, I will still play it. It'll just be really wonky. Thursday, there will not be a movie night on Thursday. Heads up, no movie night on Thursday. I am going to be on Lore Master's stream for a big Vermintide thingy, so that's going to be a thing. So no movie this week, everybody. Go men. Saturday, I have one of two options. I don't know. I'm either thinking about playing Tokimeki Memorial. I'm thinking about Tokimem, or Feel the Magic. Feel the Magic. I will be streaming. It won't be so. I will be on the internet as Vtuber and stuff, but I will not actually have my stream up. I'll be on Lore Master stream. And then Honey Pop, no. Cease. This is a good Christian household. How dare you? And then on Sunday I'll be doing some mini painting. I don't know what yet. So thank you all for coming. YouTube people, I'm gonna cut you nerds loose, and then I will see you nerds on Tuesday.